Hey guys, we're time 6 back. Another episode of Death Note. This is episode 18 called Ally. Make sure.
Is it Ally?
Ally.
I said Ali. This guy's
Ally?
I knew
he was.
I knew it.
I was reading it before the recording. I knew he was gonna say some shit, yo.
Ally, yo. Alright, Ally. Fuck.
Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you're notified right away when we upload. Also, click right up here. It'll take you to Patreon. Support us there. Get a few weeks ahead along the full uncut reactions. And yeah, let's just start right away.
Let's do it. Jeez.
Yo, that's some next level security. You get your fingerprints not enough?
Step put his eye in the laser.
Yeah,
That's how men get coronavirus.
This has got to be the lamest date I've ever been on.
No, please, just pretend I'm not even here, okay? By the way, are you gonna eat that piece of cake?
Cake makes you fat. I'm not gonna eat any.
Actually, I found that you don't gain any weight as long as you burn calories by using your brain.
Jeez.
By using your brain?
Fine then. I'll give you the piece of cake as long as you agree to leave me and Light alone.
Even if I leave you two alone, I'm still gonna be watching on surveillance cameras, so it wouldn't make any difference.
You
Exactly.
pervert! Could you stop it with
So
your
why be
creepy
handcuffed?
hobby?
You can call me whatever you like. Last chance for cake. And we also know that Kira can control people's actions. Which means it's highly likely that Kira was controlling your actions so that I would suspect you. If I assume both you and Misa were being controlled by him, then everything we've observed so far makes a lot more sense to me.
Ryuzaki.
Huh?
Oh!
What was that?
And he went flying too, yo.
I know that really hurt.
That's enough! You don't feel like doing anything. Just because your genius deduction was wrong and I'm not Kira?
Fine, perhaps I phrased that the wrong way. I meant it would be pointless for us to make a move, so we shouldn't even
If
bother.
we don't chase Kira, he'll never be caught. Is that what you want?
Whatever the reason.
Oh! It's a scrap.
An eye for an eye, my friend.
That's a scrap.
Oh, you're gonna yank him.
Yeah, the cluster.
That was hectic, yo.
I think I wanted you to be Kira.
Oh!
What
As
the?
I said before, an eye for an eye. I'm a lot stronger than I look, you know.
Damn!
We gotta call the room and stop them!
Shit.
Yo, that's a scrap.
Yes?
Ryuzaki, I've got good news!
Misa is #1 in 18 Magazine's reader popularity poll! All of them were prominent Japanese businessmen, CEOs whose companies are leaders in their respective industries. In just over a month, they all died of heart attacks. As expected, there's been a general downturn in the market, with the exception of Yotsuba. In other words, their deaths have worked in Yotsuba's favor. Looking back, there have been 13 similar deaths in the past 3 months. Your thoughts? Based on this, I can only conclude that Kira is supporting Yotsuba.
It could be. But if what you're saying is true, we can assume that punishing criminals is not this Kira's real intent.
Those 3 we had killed last week. Why did all of them die of heart attacks? I thought we agreed one would be accidental.
You're quite right, we did. The problem was that we named a specific location in Japan. You see, he wasn't even here when he died. I hear he and his mistress were in Italy at the time.
What?
Kira made an offer. As long as the NPA agrees not to pursue him anymore, he won't lay a hand on any politicians.
So that's that. The police caved in to him. In a few hours, I'm no longer going to be your chief. However, we all have our own lives, so think it over carefully.
That's true, Chief. Especially if you've got a family to support.
All of us have risked our lives to catch Kira. Doesn't that give us the right to decide whether we stay here or return to the police force?
Good point. And by all means, please make your decision.
Tying stubs.
But Chief, wait. If you quit your job with the police force, you'll be unemployed. Even if we do catch Kira, what are you gonna do after that?
After that,
I hadn't really thought of it, but I suppose after we catch Kira,
Retire.
I'll have to dust off my resume.
Oh.
Count me in! I'm gonna quit the police and chase Kira too, Chief!
Damn it. Leave now after all we've been through. I said I was prepared to die if that's what it took to catch him, and I meant it. What kind of friend would I be to Ukita if I quit now? I became a detective so I could catch the bad guys, not run away!
I should make preparations to ensure that their family's financial future was secure. If you recall, a trust was set aside for that very purpose. I'm a little curious as to why you're withholding this information.
Oh.
This is not the time or place, Watari.
I'm sorry.
No way! So all this time we had nothing to worry about? I can't believe you did that! There you go, Aizawa! Isn't that great news? Huh?
Ryuzaki. I assume that was some kind of test to determine how committed I was to this task force.
It's not like that, Aizawa. Ryuzaki's just not the type to say things directly. You should know that by now.
Yeah, that's right.
No. I was testing you. I wanted to see which one you would choose.
Ryuzaki.
I've always hated Ryuzaki. I hate him and his way of doing things.
Damn.
Jeez.
Jeez.
That's too bad, because I like you, Aizawa.
He is playing games. What the
I
fuck?
also hate the way you've always got to have the last word. You insult me, now you say something like that? That's it. I'm out of here.
Thank you for everything.
This is all of the Yotsuba Group's employees.
Damn.
Here.
Thank you very much.
That's 300,000 people. How did he put this together so quickly?
I'll move that over
That's amazing,
effortlessly.
Moby.
It's like,
She's been incredibly
He said he's
efficient
stronger than he
from the
looks.
start.
Ryuzaki, please tell me, is there anything I can do to help with the investigation besides the manager thing?
So you really want to be useful?
Yes!
Then could you get me another cup of coffee?
And
And for our guests over there as well.
That information.
Who are they?
Who's that?
Hold on a sec. Who let them in?
Those two are the newest members of the task force.
What?
What the fuck? Who are these two?
The name's Iber. I'm a con man. How's it going?
I'm Weddy, and I'm a thief by trade.
A con man and a thief.
That's right.
I understand. To investigate Yotsuba, we're gonna need the help of people like this. Let's all do our part and make this happen, okay? Yeah!
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this new
Man.
new light is cringy still.
Yeah, it's too positive now.
Right?
Yeah, just in general, too much is changing too fast.
Right?
Now I can go with you to the park. Maybe
He's gonna die.
we can go to the zoo together. Or the amusement park.
What's wrong, Dad? Mommy, why is Daddy crying?
I think he's gonna die, yo. They're focusing on him too much. Wait, that's it?
Was that the first filler episode for Death Note?
I wouldn't say filler, but it was not interesting at all.
Yeah. It was like
Half
more
the
like
episode.
setting the pace for what's gonna happen.
No, I get that, but half the episode was just the argument with that guy. What was his name?
Aizawa?
Aizawa and the other people.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really care for that.
I didn't care either, but
It's
I guess
like-
that's like, I don't know, it's just
I
their
mean,
way of-
I'm assuming obviously he's gonna have a bigger role in the future.
Mhm.
That's why they're focusing on him so much.
Oh, I feel like he's been here since the beginning. So
Yeah, but he's just a guy that's
No,
there,
no,
right?
he's definitely going to come back in the future or
Yeah.
something else.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's like,
But
so
that whole
far,
episode's dedicated to him.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, but I'm saying so far, like, he hasn't had any like major role, right? He's just that guy in the background that just helps out here and there.
Yeah, but his character is kind of like
He's
aggressive.
a member of the task force.
Yeah.
He's aggressive. He's more aggressive and prominent compared to the other task force members.
Yeah.
I don't know why, like when shows switch up like that and just focus on a specific character.
You think they're gonna die?
Yeah, I think they're gonna die, yo.
Yeah. No, it's real though. It's
Yeah.
true.
It's like out of nowhere they're just focusing on him. Like,
I don't think so. I think
it's
I don't know.
suspicious.
I think that they're just ending his
what?
His
role in the show, or
But he wasn't that
or his
much
life?
of a big.
No,
task
I think
force
I think just ending
member.
his role in the show.
Why
I don't know,
would you
but
say
he's Oh, well, because I don't know, we got like he's back with his family, you know. Now he can do everything with his family. He's time off. He's still with the police.
No, but if that's it and they leave it at that, then that dragged on too much.
Yeah, we didn't see his family.
Unless he comes back, this is not worth it.
I know he wasn't that big in the show to deserve a whole episode committed to him leaving. But anyways,
and in terms of the Shinigami stuff, I still don't like the corporate stuff, like how they're handling like the killings and shit. So I still like, obviously this is part of Light's plan before he gave up Ryuk. So I still don't know what his plan is, right?
Well, I don't. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what Light's plan is. Just something. Yeah. Maybe after. Well, here's the. I understand why Light gave it to the company.
He had to, yeah.
Because that's like the perfect person to give it to, because they would accept, because they could benefit from it, and like, you know, that they can work together.
I have a feeling Aizawa is definitely gonna come back as a prominent character, because remember when Ray Pember's wife died and he like walked by and they like froze the camera on him.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't think of think much about it. Yeah, can't even speak. We didn't think much about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
We were just like, oh, we just missed him by this much.
I wonder if he still has his belt. You know, the belt with the clicker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe that'll come in.
That's actually a good.
And is L still gonna?
Maybe.
Oh no, he didn't quit the.
He didn't quit the police force.
So
he just.
He doesn't get his severance.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't get his trust fund.
So yo, I'm just so confused because way too much is changing, yo. Now we have these two new characters.
Yeah, but talk about them. Yo, those guys are sick though. Like a professional con man.
Yeah, they look like they're about it, yo.
Yeah.
They look serious.
It just looked like a filler episode, and like that last part was just like the main part. Like, you know, those two new characters.
I kind of like it, but it kind of symbolizes how like we're like what the way we're thinking about it is like, oh, like the police is so serious and now they have criminals, you know, working with them. But like when you think about it, like Light's the criminal the whole time, you know.
And Light's been working with them for a while. Me, though. It's
I know.
Cringy.
Exactly. He's
like,
so emotional.
I just don't like where it's going right now. Like the whole handcuff thing, I think that's unnecessary as fuck. Cause even L said, "Oh, like I have surveillance on you at all times." So like, yo, why being just let him have space, right? Like he doesn't care about the girl, but the girl wants space with him.
I guess
like,
he wants to see any kind of change, yo, like any type of like physical appearance change or something.
Yeah, so that's so that another question is, was L being genuine when he was saying, "Oh, he's depressed, he has no motivation," or was that him playing mind games?
Mind games
with Light.
Like, but how? What would be the outcome for that?
L doesn't seem like an emotional guy to get depressed. He just seems like a guy that just
that's straight logic, right?
Super logical. That's gonna just fucking play games forever. Yeah. Like, you know, he doesn't seem like a guy that would be pissed off like just because you didn't catch that same person. You already know, like, you're talking about Kira here. It's not gonna be an easy thing, right?
I don't know where this is going, but yo, I want fucking Ryuk back. Yo, he was the G, yo.
Yeah.
I want even Rem. I want Rem back. I want like Misa, you know, like it was
the OG Misa.
It was so
back.
lit, yo. When it was Light and Misa against L.
They had to bring it down.
It was so good, yo.
It was too lit.
They brought it up and they brought it down.
They're the crew.
But I guess they would like, I don't know, man. And like in terms of L, like when we first met L, I was like, oh, I'm on L's side, like I'm supporting L. But then when Misa came in, then I started switching. I was like, oh, because Misa, like if it was just L versus Light, everyone's gonna go for L, right? Because Light is just evil. But because Misa is more like a ignorant kind of innocence,
yeah,
she makes you sympathize with Light's side more.
Yeah, because she like defends, she excuses Light's actions, kind of.
Yeah, so it like balances it out, right?
Yeah.
And then like when she came along, then I was rooting for Light. But now, I don't know, man. Now L is just.
Yeah,
L fell off, yo. I think.
Well, hell, but I think he's coming. Well, yeah.
Nah, I think they both have like a master plan. It's gonna like.
No, I
think this would have been season 2, technically speaking.
No, Light has the plan. I don't think L has a plan yet. He's just waiting for something to happen, right?
See,
he's just like he's on the defense, right? He's gonna watch, see what happens,
but
then he's gonna react.
Is Light's plan even a plan? Because like
he said he had a plan.
To me, it seems like he folded. Like, you know, he just like he went to like the climax and he couldn't just take it. So he's like,
if I recall, when he got rid of Ryuk, he's like, "Oh, I have a plan. Ryuk, you're gonna have to go." Something like that, right?
I think so.
That's what he said.
I think he let someone borrow his
You can't just borrow. No.
You'll figure out
There's
something.
like one of those screenshots that come in between and give you information. I think it was.
No, but he said I relinquish it. That's different, right?
He didn't say that. He
He
said
did.
get rid of it.
No, in the other episode.
No, but
you weren't here, right?
He said that about Rams though.
No, and then when he
had
said
both at one point, right?
when I say this
rid of
line,
it.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
That means to leave, right?
Okay.
So like he made it very clear what he wants.
Yeah, we don't even know where his is, anyways.
And we know that Ryuk has 2 death notes.
No, Ram, because the Misa's...
No, Ryuk has two also.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we're assuming the one light buried is still underground, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I forgot about that.
So that's gonna come back, I think.
So Misa's is with the Yotsuba group.
Yeah.
And then Ryuk one he got rid of. So I guess he has
Ryuk
that.
has one on his body at all times. And then one is underground.
One's underground, buried in like grass. I
Yeah, in the
remember that.
forest.
Yeah, so what's his plan to get back? Like, how is he going to regain his memory to a point where he can dig that up and...
Can he even get his memory back? Like, is that
That's the
even a
question,
thing?
right?
What the fuck?
Or maybe, no, like, let's try to break down what his plan is, right? So maybe he knows that he's so smart that he can figure out that this corporation has a death note, or like he can solve the case. Maybe he thinks, oh, I can solve this case if I have no memory, right? So maybe he's going to get to that point where he can solve the case, then he finds the death note, and then that brings everything back.
Yeah, maybe he sent him. Maybe he like gave something to the Yotsuba group.
He's like, oh, when I catch you,
Yeah.
this is what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a plan, yo.
It's a good one.
That would be a plan.
All we know is watch the next episode.
Yeah, let's see. Alright, guys, that was Death Note episode 18 called Ally. Make sure you leave a like, comment.
Ally.
I tried to give a straight face here.
It's Ally.
Alright, guys, that was Death Note episode 18 called Ally. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below. And you can support us on Patreon, get a few weeks ahead, along with full uncut reactions. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.